Songs, top 10, 2013. Let's fucking do it.
Nope.
Alright, so I guess since I'll go first. So, number 10, I have Death Angel's cover of Heaven and Hell by Black Sabbath. I think that is easily one of the better covers of that song I've ever heard. And I thought just the way the vocals sound, it was a weird combination of matching how, Death Angel normally sounds, and in a way how Dio sounded. In a way, like when he wouldn't have his voice grow. And I just really liked that they did this song. It's kind of almost, in a way, out of character. So, yeah, Death Angel, Heaven and Hell. Number 9, to probably how much crap I'll get this, I have Hail to the King, Avenged Sevenfold. I actually really, really like this song. The song is groovy.
Hail to the Keith.
Hail to the Keith.
Hail to the Keith.
But, this song, the reason I just like this song just because the vocals, catchy, chorus is really catchy. And I mean, it's simple, if you can call it a guitar riff, that goes throughout the entire song with a lead over top. It's just like, it kind of harkens back to like, in a way, kind of like the old school, like Priest. How, when you listen to Priest, it's not the most complicated thing you'll ever hear. And I just thought it was really cool. And, I mean, the rest of the album's not that good, but this song sticks out in being really cool song to listen to. Number 8, I'm Deceiver of the Gods, Martyr Marth. For the longest time, this was the song that I jammed all the time. Mostly, the intro. The intro's epic, and the chorus was really fun. I feel like the song just flows really, really well together. I like, just from going into the middle part, which is a heavy riff, and the solos, which is cool. They can actually pull them off live. They do the actual dual solo thing, and I don't know. I just think this is a great way to introduce this album to everybody. A couple months before it came out. So it's a good song. Number 7. Underworld by Evil. This song is when I finally sat down and listened to Skull. This song was the reason when I kind of took this band seriously again. I don't know, I kind of fell out of touch with this band for a while just because I was like, they're thrash, There's a lot of other bands. I could listen to Warbringer if I wanted straight thrash, And they did their album before this, and they had In Memoriam, which was a ballad. I was like, okay, that's different. That's pretty cool. And then they put out this song. And I was like, yes. The chorus is fast, it's catchy. The song really doesn't stop for much, and then it gets epic towards the end. It's like the perfect growing point for this band, I feel. And it's such an improvement on some of their older stuff. Number 6, I had Five Finger Death Punch, Lift Me Up. I can't help it. It's a groovy fucking song. It's got Rob Halford on it. It's just a cool song, despite how laughable and hard-ass the lyrics can get sometimes. The chorus is cool, and I mean, it's just, again, like I said when we talked about the disappointments, this was like the only highlight from that album, really. So, fun song, cool song. Number 5, Black Sabbath, God Is Dead. Song harkens back to the old school Sabbath, which is exactly what I wanted from this band when I heard that they were writing new material. It's got the eerie. It starts off as eerie, it's heavy, and then toward the end it gets all bluesy and just groovy, and it's awesome. And Ozzy's spot on with this album. I think he's, in some ways, sounds even better than he did back in the day. That might be because of auto-tune, but oh well. Number 4, In Due Time, Killswitch Engage. That was a song that I jammed a lot. I don't know, just this. And I know a lot of this might seem like, oh, they're putting out, I'm listing songs that are kind of released. Well, there was a reason these songs were put out. In Due Time has, the verse riff is one of, like, I don't know, it just sounds like the most fun riff to listen to. It's just awesome. And just throughout the entire song, it just flows. And, I like Jesse's vocals very much on this album, especially in the chorus. This song is just really, really cool, and the middle part's, epic, which is, I would expect nothing less from this band, and I mean, it's just a fun ride, all the way around. Yeah. Number 3, I have Plagues of Babylon, Iced Earth's song that they put out, as a teaser for their album, which is coming out I think next month. You know, again, it's an Iced Earth song. You know, it's power metal. It's epic. It has that epic chorus with the lead pattern going over top of it. The last chorus is particularly epic because it has the background vocals going with it, and then Stu keeps on like holding out a note after they sing the chorus one time through, and the backing vocals continue singing. That's just epic, and I mean the song just is not forced. It just goes very smoothly together, whether it's going from a kind of a thrashy riff to, you know, a very like upbeat, again another thrashy part, to a very soft melodic thing with a lead going over top of it, to the solos. It just goes very, very well together. And I think this is Iced Earth at its best, the best it's been since, the Inglorious Burden, since back in those days, you know. This is the best they've been, I feel, at least basing off of this song. Number 2, I've Ride the Void, Holy Grail. This song encompasses everything that this band wants to be. You know, it's got the dual guitar solo and the dual guitar lead, which is, you know, signature of this band. And then it's just very, very technical riffs going on. And the vocals are just awesome, spot on. They're not, you know, they're clean and they're not gruff, but it's got enough of like a little bit of like a growl to it, where it sounds badass. And the guy's got a range. You know, there's backing vocals, and then right before the last chorus, the last pre-chorus, where they have the 2 vocal harmonies going on at the same time. That is just amazing. This song is one of the main reasons why I really, really love this band now. Number 1, my song of the year goes to Force Fed Lies, Battlecross. Song is just awesome. You know, it's, again, you know, a very thrashy song. It goes from, you know, again, thrashy riff, you know, with scream vocals coming from Gunther. I think that's his name if I remember correctly. And it's just like awesome. The chorus, it starts off epic, and then it gets heavy with brutal, you know, kind of low vocals. And then, you know, it's just, you know, me being a thrash guy, it's, in a way, one of a perfect thrash songs. Guitar harmonies, you know, there's a cool solo right after the second chorus, or like a little mini solo, and then, you know, it's got that stereotypical thrash riff where they slow the drums down, and it's just, you know, going like that, and it's not really slow, but it's not fast at the same time. I just love the song. This song I jammed more than any other song that came out this year, so that's why Force Fed Lies is my number 1 song of the year. Who's going next?
Me? Alright. Number 10, had Force Fed Lies.
Aha!
Everything that Keith said. I mean, I don't really need to elaborate much. This is a fantastic song. Possibly my favorite Battlecross song. Incredible song. Number 9, I had Holy Grail with Dark Passenger. This riff that just busts in this song is heavy as fuck. And then the chorus is amazing. This band, to me, is the best up-and-coming band. It's the best new talent in metal in my mind. They're mind-blowing in pretty much every category, from the soloing to the riffage to the overall sound of everything to the vocals. This song, just listen to it. It's metal as fuck. Number 8, I had Waiting for the Thunder by Helloween.
Oh, I forgot that song.
This song. I when this came out, I haven't listened to it too much recently, but fuck, I think I listened to this almost every day when this album came out. This chorus is amazing. This song is sexy. I love the piano intro, and then the way the chorus just busts in. It is amazing. It is power metal at its finest. Such a good song. Number 7, I had Panzer Tank Lobotomy by Pyrexia. If you're looking for something heavy this year, look no further. If you're looking for something groovy this year, look no further as well. This is an incredible song. And I put it on here because this is my life, not your life.
What is it?
I'll hunt you down.
Down because it's mine, right?
Just listen to that riff when it busts in and try to not move your head. I dare you. It won't happen. Number 6, I had No Way to Heal by Trivium. I love this song, mostly for the chorus. But I love the riffage in it, and I just love the way how it starts off, with that guitar harmony, and then the way the drums just kick in, and the bass and everything. This is an amazing song. In the solo, after Matt Heafy screams the song name, that kind of happens a lot on here. But the solo rips. Overall, if I had to make a top Trivium song, I'd put this up there. Not up at the tippy top, but this would certainly be up there. This is my favorite song off the new album, Vengeance Falls. Amazing song. Number 5, I had Invidious from Revocation. This song is crazy as fucking shit. I mean, it starts off, like a typical song, and then it breaks to that banjo-like intro, or banjo-like guitar part, whatever the hell you want to call it. And it is so chaotic when everything comes in. This is one of the greatest songs that Revocation has ever wrote. And one reason why their new album is just a gleaming highlight of 2013. This is an amazing song. Listen to it if you want something that's just new and crazy and will blow your mind. Number 4, I had Choke by Alice in Chains. If you want a depressing song this year, this is your depressing song. This song just reminds me of old Alice in Chains, 90s Alice in Chains. And, I think I was driving somewhere and I was jamming this album and I was all happy, and then this song came on and I was like, fuck. And I was all sad. I mean, this is a really great song. The chorus is just amazing, and it's got just great lyrics and melodies all around. It's Alice in Chains. New Alice in Chains at its finest with William DuVall. Number 3, I had All in Due Time by Killswitch Engage. I knew I wanted to put a song from Killswitch Engage near the top of this list. However, I didn't know. I was wrestling so badly with which one. And I ended up just choosing this one. I could choose any song off that album and put it right here and be perfectly content with it. That album's just amazing all around. Discourse. I mean, this is the first song they put out for this, return of Killswitch Engage with Jesse. And the chorus just is the thing that really hits you. And this has that melody. The solo is... It's perfect in so many ways. And the lyrics are just phenomenal. I love this song in every way. Number 2, I had New Dynamic by Omnium Gatherum. Holy fuck. I mean, the first time I discovered this band, this album, this song left me speechless. It really did. And it still does. The clean vocals that come in later in the song, the melodies throughout this entire song, the emotion in this, it's just, this is a perfect song in my mind. And the whole album is phenomenal, but this is the song that really sticks out to me. If you want melodic death metal, I mean, right here it is. This is just amazing in every way. Number 1, I had Cockroach King by Hawken. I don't know if my mind is any more blown than when I listened to this album this year. Just the way it starts off with this, what is that, acapella in the beginning with all the different voices, and then the guitar comes in that just replaces the voices, and then the big epic chorus and all these weird guitar things going on. This is so refreshing in my mind. For metal and for music in general. I love the fucking shit out of this song. And I had a feeling I would put this at number 1. I listened to it again to double check, and I couldn't turn this song off. Kind of like how I feel with this whole album. Amazing song. Definitely go listen to it. If you're a fan of progressive metal, you have to. So that's my top 10 songs of the year.
Alright, number 10, I have the song Blurred Lines by Robin Thicke. Just because of the percussion, this song is just so catchy. And the guy's last name is Thicke.
Ow!
Like, his real last name is Thicke. That's not his stage name or whatever. His name is actually Thicke. It's pretty cool.
I know you won.
Number 9, I have Beauty and Tragedy from the band August Burns Red. I said I was somewhat disappointed with this album, but I feel like this is one of the songs that sticks out probably the most to me. It's toward the end when they, I think JB and Brent sort of like team up for that one riff. It's pretty cool, and just like the laugh. The song is so emotional. Number 8, I have Jubilee Street by Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. Once again, the second song I have in a row that I'm going to talk about. The end of that song, it's so. It's so, when he says "I'm flying," like you just feel like you're flying. And Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, they do that to you. They make you feel the song, whether it be musically or vocally. I mean, Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds are just, you don't beat them. 7, I had Now by Paramore. I think it's a lot better than Still Into You, just because I feel it's so raw, and a lot of people, including myself, weren't too kind of like at first, just because everything sort of sounded, produced in a garage almost, and kind of musty, but it has that raw, kind of punkish feeling to it that's pretty cool. And Haley definitely shows off her range toward the end of the song, the bridge of the song, I guess what you call it. Number 6, I had Into the Everblack from the Black Dahlia Murder. Probably the most dominant song off of that album. There's a lot of good songs on that album, very heavy songs, but I feel like this is the most dominant. And the way it goes into that solo in the song, where it just stops and the solo kicks in, you can't beat that. I mean, you just can't.
And that chorus riff is just monstrous.
Yeah,
so
I mean, just the way the song kicks in, it's so heavy.
Yeah.
And you just, I was listening to the song at work, and I just could not help but bang my head. As much as I didn't want to, because it's embarrassing. I'm listening to the music in my headphones, no one else can hear it, and you just go like that in public. I just felt like everyone was looking at me, but I couldn't help it.
And I feel that during the second verse, when Trevor says in Death Unrattles, he just destroys everybody when he says that. It's great.
Number 5 is California by the band Silverstein. It's just a good rock and roll, pop punk, metalcore jam song that's just good to sing along to or listen to. I mean, it's nothing special like best riff of the year or whatever, but it's just a good quality song. And I mean, the lyrics are pretty cool too. That Shane definitely put so much into that song, and the guys in that band put a lot into that song. Number 4, I have Seen It All Before by Bring Me the Horizon. I feel like that's definitely the best song on the album. It's such a jammy song, where you actually know Oliver Sykes can sing. I'm finally a believer that he can kind of sing now. It's kind of weird listening to their past stuff. I felt like he could never really sing, but now it's just a good freaking song. I mean, all the way through, I've listened to this song over and over and over and over and over again. It's hard to stop listening to it just because it's so depressing, but it's so, it captures you. Number 3, I have Debris by Counterparts, just because this song is so cool. Honestly, this song is my favorite song off the, well, it's hard to say if it's my favorite song off the album, but I chose this one to represent the album because I feel it's, it's progressive, it's cool, it has some, headbanging parts and some, the lyrics of this song are so good. They're so powerful. And everything about the song is just cool. I mean, if you want to know more about it, just listen to it. I'm not going to explain it to you. 2, I have 1777 by Russian Circles. This song, it feels like you're in an airplane and you're just flying over everything and you're looking at everything and it's so beautiful. And then somehow you're in the sea and a giant squid attacks you and there's a battle, but you escape. It's just the imagery that comes along with the song. I could sit there, listen to every song on this album by Russian Circles and come up with some fantasy thing that's happening in my mind, like Fantasia. And it's so cool. It's so cool. Number 1, I have Sailor's Prayer by Devil Wears Prada. Just because this song is a beastly song. It's heavy, has some cool riffs, it makes you feel happy, it keeps you moving the entire time. It loses momentum at no point in the song. And it's just, it rolls, it's a good freaking song. Very, very good. And again, if you want to know more about it, listen to it. I'm doing you a favor by making you listen to it. That's my 10. Also, well, no, never mind. That's my 10.
Austin.
Also,
Awesome.
Austin. Also.
Any other songs that you quickly want to throw out there?
John Italian.
That's a good song.
Roar by Katy Perry.
The Big Picture by Dream Theater.
I forgot about a lot of the ones you mentioned. I forgot about Panzer Tank. I forgot about Waiting for the Thunder, and I forgot. There's another one I forgot. Oh, I forgot about Cockroach King. So, those three, mostly.
Yeah, there's been a lot of good songs this year, so it's hard to. This list was probably the hardest to make, in my mind,
Yeah.
just because there's so many to choose from.
Also, Radio by Stray from the Path. That song is it's hard.
I'm hard.
Your mom's hard.